Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So basically now we know where we're supposed to be going next, which is we're supposed to be going to do this quest, this task, this challenge in Zwaardsrust to basically power ourselves up so that we can go on it, so that we can take on the final boss. However, we've still got some more shit to find, so we're here at Insula what's it called? Occidentalis, and we're here to pick up some shit, because we've got some more equipment we can pick up with the key here, and this time we can get the Metal King armor, which is a significant boost actually to what we've got at the moment. I think we can actually find a item which basically boosts the which allows us to make the Metal King armor and like the rest of the armor set, like the headpiece and stuff like that. So yeah, really useful piece of armor, get it. Okay, we're heading off now for more items. Basically more of the ultimate key kind of doors to unlock. This time we're going to Insula Incognita. No, Veronica. No. Thank you. That was not worth it, but whatever. This place, I believe, is pretty much at the center of the world, I think. The enemies here are pretty strong, so this is actually a decent enough place to grind. But yeah, we're here basically just to pick up our item. So let's find the locked door. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. Hi, buddy. Let's open you up. And what have we got? Clunk. Book Gifts from the Goddess. Sacred Circlets and Sacred Railments. They're a really good piece of armor. They're really good equipment for Serena. They boost magical mending by a considerable amount. Anyway, I just wanted to show this guy off. We've got the... can't remember his name. Master Commander, was that? What was his name? Well, I can't remember his name. But basically, he's an enemy that we faced off against in the final dungeon. Much earlier on. He's now just a random enemy. What was it called? Yeah, the Master Commander, that's what it's called. Yeah, he can use Maelstrom, a water attack, a wind attack, which is actually really fucking strong. And yeah, has a lot of defense. He's pretty hard to take down. So, but he gives you a lot of good, a pretty good amount of experience. So yeah. So now we're disembarking on this is Slime Island, I think. Yeah, Insula Orientalis. Yeah. So this is basically just a place for slimes. This is actually a pretty good place to grind as well, because you've got a pretty good chance of running into metal and liquid metal slimes, which give you a really good amount of experience. So, good place to come and grind if you really need to. Get the Circles of Life. Life Rings and Skull Rings. Life Rings, I think, gives you a increase. It basically gives you a HP recovery at every single turn, and death, I think it basically reduces the chance of instant death kind of attacks. So yeah. So basically we got this guy. Wow, look at that. Killed the tentacles instantly. That's nice. So this guy is the Tentacular, isn't he? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember his name. Yeah, this is the Malicious Tentacular. This is an enemy that we can find now in this part of the world, in this area in the sea. Basically, it's basically the same as the boss enemy that we fought much earlier in the game when we were helping out the people of Honolulu. And basically, this is a malicious version, so it's even stronger. It's ridiculously strong, but you've got such powerful attacks at this point that you can take it down relatively quick. But you do get 6,000 experience points per defeat, so yeah. Again, another way of defeating it, of getting good experience. So now we're at the Champ Sauvage railway station. I keep getting that. It's hard to say. Because there's more items for us to get. I think this is the last lot we need to do. I think after this, all of the items, all the ultimate key rooms are now unlocked at this point. I think this is the last one, actually. Soon see. So what do we get this time? 3 mini medals, thank you. I really needed that. Oh well. Guess it's better than now. Time to move on. Oh no, we've still got more to do. So now we're going to the Sniffelheim railway station. Because there's another ultimate key room for us to unlock, I think. I'm pretty sure. The Sniffelheim railway station also has a lot of sparkly spots with pretty rare items. So it's well worth coming here to get to stock up on rare items and stuff like that. The enemies here aren't too strong either. So yeah. Let's open up the key. Let's open up the door. And what do we find? Sage Advice. Inside we get Supreme Sage's Staves, Scholar's Specs, Minister's Mitts, and Robes of Protection. That's all stuff which boosts your magical mending. So it's all stuff which is really useful for Serena and Rob. So it's all good shit. So now we're at the Mangle Grove railway station. Yeah. There we've got a lot of ultimate key items to acquire. Because we don't get the ultimate key for quite a long time. It takes us a long while to actually get it, so... Alright. Yeah, this is me trying to work out... Okay. Where the fuck do I go? Okay. This is also a pretty good place to grind, because we've got pretty strong enemies. And also, you've got the goopy hands, and they just keep respawning. Like they keep summoning other versions of themselves. Chrono Crystals, they need those for later. So yeah, you can just kill one, wait for them to spawn a bunch more, and then you can just kill a load and then get a load of experience that way. So now we're at the Hotto Step North railway station. Which is very volcanic. What do we get? Lava lump. Wow. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Oh, yes, this one is another of the ultimate key cages. Ultimate key doors. So, head up. And boop. And what have we got in here? What's in here this time? Sizzling Styles. Inferno Blades, Flame Rings, yeah, so it's basically a bunch of fire-resistant equipment and also fire-related weapons. Flame Swords are actually pretty useful, are actually pretty powerful single-handed sword weapons, and obviously have the chance of burning. Why am I standing here for so long? Anyway, and the staves as well, boosts fire magic, I think. So, yeah. They are items which are pretty useful. This is something which I forgot about, and I didn't realise until I actually showed it. But yeah, our father is still kind of trapped in the ruins underneath Drustan. His kind of spirit still lingers. So yeah, because that happened in the second part of the game, if you'll remember. So that means we still have to go off and save him in the ruins beneath Drustan. You won't get a cutscene with Rob kind of discussing going back to Drustan, I don't think. I think it's just if you rest at this particular inn, then you will see this cutscene every single time. So yeah, it's just a little reminder. So it's just a little reminder that you've got to do this shit if you want to save your dad's spirit before the end of the game. Yeah, because everything that happened in the second part of the game has now actually basically been undone. So all the major stuff that that you did in the second part of the game, you have to really do that again. Of course, you don't have to. You can just leave him to Oh, thank you. You can just leave him to rot, and I guess, but yeah, we'll do that at some point, I suppose. But before the end of the game. But other shit to do first. Why did I keep this in? Anyway, so right. So the next thing that we need to do is we are going to be heading to the Zwaardsrust kind of ruins, and we're going to be starting Drustan's kind of challenge. At least we should be. What's going on? What? Oh, come on. What the fuck was I doing? Alright. Fuck you. Yeah, actually, the enemies here now are pretty strong. There's a lot of malicious enemies here, so yeah. They're pretty strong. So this is also a pretty decent place to grind. But it's not the place I'm going to be using mostly. So, we need to head down here. And now we can open up this room, because we now have the ultimate it's now fully open to us, and there's nothing else in here, I think, apart from this teleporter. So let's head in. So this is Drustan's Labyrinth, the realm between worlds. So basically how this works. They will heal you fully, heal your party fully, those things, and you can also save at them. So first things first, basically we're going to be sent to this place first. Basically this is similar to the Snefelt area in, what's the name of it? I'm trying to remember. Sniffelheim. So yeah, this first place. So there's a bunch of. Basically, there's 3 areas that we have to go through. Each of them have chests. So loot that we can loot through and can grab. Suit of Sacred Armor. Sacred Armor is pretty useful. I think it's more... Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. There we go. Sacred Armor. Its defense isn't as good, but it's it restores the user's HP and MP as you wear it. So it's kind of useful in that regard. But basically you will see that so in this first area we've got to get to the trial aisle. Basically it's the chest, the tower that was in this area in the real world. So we need to head into there in order to get to the trial aisle, which allows us to take one of 3 trials. There's a Drustan's trial. There is Serenica's Serenica's trial, and there's also I can't remember whether it's, I don't think it's Erdwin's trial. I think it's Mordwin's trial. So yeah, for this first area, we need to find that warp point to help us to continue to the next area, so that we can make our way to the trial isle. But that's not going to be till next time. So join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI, when we'll be heading to the trial isle, and we'll be beginning Drustan's trial to help prepare us to take on the final boss. So yeah, see you next time.